Hi guys! So my weekend, bank holiday weekend is next weekend, but this weekend was the brightest, was the typical sort of Easter weekend vibe when the sun's out and everyone's really happy, everyone's drinking, everyone's partying and celebrating and so on. And I was just absolutely wiped out, so tired. I've started this new routine of going to bed earlier and getting up earlier, and it, you know, I shouldn't be that tired from it basically. And so my weekend was Friday. I worked from home first thing, 7 o'clock. I think it was 7 o'clock that morning. And then after that I went to, what did I do after that? Yeah, so after that I worked, so I'm just checking I know where I'm going because I haven't been this way for ages. After then I went to IKEA to get some more office furniture to reorganise things because I need some more. And it costs a lot if you get it all in one go, doesn't it? And you don't always know what you're going to do with it all, and once you start to get into a routine. And then I picked up my Forever Living orders. I've got a couple of clean 9s I've sold recently, and some of the big bits that I thought was better just to go and pick them up rather than get them delivered. And then we did a bit of shopping, came home, absolutely shattered again, watched TV. We put the thingies up and the electricity went, so we had to just kind of watch telly in the bedroom. Ugh, these bumps. And after that, so we were just watching telly on Friday night. Then Saturday was the gorgeous hot sunny day, and we were sorting the office out, getting it all organised, and just, I had 3 classes in the morning. And here's where it gets exciting, guys, so don't worry, stay with me in the story. Where did we go? We went to Ferry Meadows because it was gorgeous sunshine. We took Mark just for relax. I bought him a beer and then went and had an ice cream. And the weather was so gorgeous, we were just chilling out, really happy, just relaxing. And then we came home and we watched loads of programmes, and we watched Benidorm and we watched Emmerdale. Now Emmerdale has been really sad because it's all about Ashley and his Alzheimer's, and I was just like crying because I could just see the pain in the actors' faces, and it was just, oh, I've got shivers now. And it was so sad, and I was crying, and you know, I hate crying in front of other people. I just want to blub, and I really dislike crying in front of anyone. That it's stifled, and it's even worse of a feeling, so I was all emotional. And then there was this thing with Victoria, and she was pushing somebody to have a pregnancy test, and she was really like all over going, that's why I always carry a spare pregnancy test, blah blah blah. Anyway, so this girl had a pregnancy test, right? And we watched that programme, and then she was pregnant, blah blah blah. And then we watched Benidorm, and there was another bit about pregnancy there, and she was talking about, okay, so you know, we think you might be pregnant, they said to the sister and the daughter of the sister, and she was like, no, I'm not pregnant, and they forced her to do it. She took a pregnancy test, and I just said to myself, speaking of which, I went to the loo and I took a pregnancy test myself, and I couldn't quite tell if I was pregnant or not. And you can probably tell by my face because I'm smiling, and if I had tests it meant that I thought that I'm trying to get pregnant with my partner, and we're pretty sure that we're preggers, but we're just going to wait another day or two to have another test. Well, today's like the 2nd day now. That was Saturday night, and Sunday afternoon I took a few more. I took one in the morning and one in the afternoon, and the lines have been getting darker, which say that you're pregnant. So I can film this now, but I can't show it now. So this is April, and apparently I'm 4 weeks and 4 days pregnant, which is based on your period. It's based on when the egg came out. So the actual I don't want to get into detail, but it's really fascinating the amount of factors you've got to take into consideration with this. So I am pregnant, people. I am pregnant. I can't believe I'm actually, it's like you're the first people I've managed to tell, although you'll be the last because I'm publishing this after I've told my nearest and dearest, so I'm really sorry about this, but I had to just tell somebody. And even through my vlog, it's a way to tell someone, it's a way to get the story out, to get the information out. So I am just over the moon. so tired. That explains my tiredness. My eyes and everything just like, oh, just gone. I'm just trying to adjust to the routine of sleeping more. I've had a dicky tummy lately as well. Not nausea or anything, but I've just felt a bit unsettled and a little bit poorly. But just it's really strange because now I've got to think about, it's not just thinking about myself now, it's just like, you know, being really careful. When you're driving, just being extra careful driving, because it's not just myself anymore, it's my baby, my little one. Now, nobody's supposed to know until 13 weeks, the first scan, because the tradition is you don't tell anybody until you've got your first scan. Well, I believe that actually you should tell those closest to you first, because if you do miscarry, which is one of the reasons why people don't announce it until the baby is 13 weeks old, that you don't announce it, well, 11 weeks then, that you don't announce it because people are scared of people knowing that it's died, the baby's no longer with you, you've miscarried. But actually, I find that actually, if you tell people that you really care about, your nearest and dearest, your family, best friends, they can support you if you do lose the baby and you miscarry, and they'll understand, and it's part of life, and it's one of those things. And obviously it's more upsetting for you than it is for other people. But I really, really want to tell my family, because I think it's such a gift to them to have a baby in the family after so long. I mean, my grandparents hardly see their great grandkids, hardly ever, and the youngest grandkids now 14, 15, no, she's 15, 16 now, yeah. So already everybody's growing much, much older, and the babies in the family haven't been around for a while. And I know that my nan and granddad adore, have I taken a wrong turn? And I'll find out in a second. I know that they adore little babies and kids, and looking after someone and teaching someone and playing and looking out for them. So it's just a huge part of our family. We've always had that time to spend with little ones, and I'm just so overjoyed that I can go and visit my family and have a little one with me that they're going to be all over. I'll probably be jealous to start with. I'm like, give me my baby back. But that I can share this little bundle of cuddles and joy with them, and they can just enjoy life a bit more, and it's something new to look forward to. It's something that makes you endorphins, it makes you smile. I mean, this is probably what did it, and I'm going to talk about that later in another video, but going to my friend's house and holding her baby in my arms, and she was all warm and she could feel my heartbeat and stuff. The other time I had my coat on and I was a bit visiting, I was just dropping in, and she just kind of slept, so I was like, okay, stay there. But this time I had her on my arm, properly, like on my shoulder, on my dress, you can feel through the material, you can feel the heat, can't you? And so she was just there. I'm early, and it was just lovely, and that feeling was so intense, the feeling of having a little baby cuddling in your arms, because I knew I wanted to be a mum. I wanted that feeling for myself, but it was so lovely to have a baby fall asleep and be soothed and relaxed in your arms. And I've wanted to be a mum for so long. I said, well, if I don't have children of my own, I'll have to have a children's charity or set something up to help kids and work with them that way. So now it's nice to be able to finally say that I've got a little kitty on the way. I'd like to pick names already, but I'd be absolutely thrilled just to have one. So wish me luck, guys. Send me all your positive vibes. I am a lucky person, so I do think things are going to work out fine, because it's just how it happens. I'm ready now for a baby. I don't think I was ready a few months ago, which is why we didn't we weren't successful in conceiving, why it didn't happen. We were stressed, and I hadn't visualised enough a baby being around us. And this is where I come to talk about the fact that being around my friends with their baby a bit more, being involved in the process, seeing myself as that mum, and talking to my family a bit more about, so if we had kids, what would you do? Would you want to help out, or whenever someone's mentioned something about kids, I've pulled them up on it. I've said, so you wanted, so Dad wants a little play buddy, does he? A little nephew, a little grandson. And he goes, yeah, they're taking fishing, he'll do this and this and this. And I thought, that is so cute. So yeah, don't know where I am, but my sat nav does. It's that house there. I know where I am now. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna have to go in a second. Although I am early, I might just have to go for a little drive and come back round. So guys, I'm gonna be a mum. Just how cool is that? How cool. If I'm tired now, I'm gonna be shattered when I get to be a mummy. So I'm gonna tell my mum and dad Wednesday. Mark and I, we're gonna go to mum's and tell them then. So by the time you watch this, I'd have already told my family, my best friends. Thing is, there's lots of drinking events coming up, socials. I've got the BNI networking social, and that always is a messy one, where everyone has drinks. So I'm going to have to explain why I'm not joining in the fun as usual, why I'm going there all afternoon and just drinking orange juice or whatever. And same for my friend's birthday. Why am I going out for dinner and for a party night to celebrate without drinking alcohol? Because they've never known me to drink alcohol on a night out. They've never known me not to drink alcohol on a night out. You know, I like my Prosecco. But now it's all different. But it's great because I've got a reason not to drink, so I can, you know. But the thing is explaining to them why I'm not, why I won't be drinking. You know, I don't think it's going to jinx anything. I think it's, you know, these days it's up to you what you do. No, I'm not going to broadcast it to everyone on Facebook and go, oh, I'm having a baby, and then, oh, guys, I'm not having a baby now. Oh my God, there's some piglets in the field. It's like this random field full of pigs. Like a field that you would expect a field of grass to be in for, what's the word? Not a field of pigs. A field of children playing in a park, like a grassed area. Oh guys, I just want to say thanks for watching, thanks for tuning in, thanks for sharing my news, and yeah, best just probably best re-record this video, make a shorter version because it wasn't that engaging, but hopefully you're happy to share my news, and who knows, maybe I'll do some baby vlogs just talking about baby life and stuff, and being a mum and my thoughts, because obviously different people have different thoughts, and I would love to watch some baby vlogs which I've never seen before. I don't know if they exist. I'm sure there are some vloggers who are baby mums. So there we go. I'm not early now. I'm just about right, I think. Just got to find which house it is. No, it's the next one. What time is it? My watch is fast. I'm about 4 minutes ahead. And we're gonna break now. So guys, thanks for watching. Wish me luck.